And we're live. Hey guys, Aaron here, and welcome back to another live watch along. Tonight, Hearts take on Inverness Caledonian Thistle away from home at the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium in the Scottish Championship. I am, as ever, joined by my co-host Neil Rooney. How you doing tonight, mate?
Yeah, very good, mate. Nice to get the football out the road on a Friday night so it doesn't spoil the Saturday. So, fingers crossed we can get 3 points, although I was reading today we've not won there since 2010. So, yeah.
That's a delightful start to be hearing on a Friday night. As if Hearts playing on a Friday wasn't bad enough. We've not won there in 11 years. Great, that's any optimism I had. Completely out of the window.
Yeah, maybe we should be a bit more reserved and just aim for a point. So we'll
possibly. See. But aiming for a point is all well and good, but we've done nothing but get a single point for the last few weeks, and I must say, I'm sick of it. I want to see a win again. I'm sick of seeing draws and losses, for that matter. A win would do me nicely. I'm wanting 2-0 Hearts. Do I think we'll get it? No. Do I hope so? Yes. What do you think it's going to be tonight, mate?
I think if we win 1-0, we'll be doing really well.
I know. It's up to hope for a convincing victory, but I'll take a 1-0 smash and grab as usual. But I'd like to see Hearts actually attempt to play football tonight. That'd be good. Dave Smith is the first guy to comment on the attack-minded team on paper anyway. We could get a shot on goal tonight, we never know. Attack-minded team.
Yeah, well, what is that?
I mean, the team is what it is. It's for the first time in almost 40 games, Robbie Nielsen has, brace yourselves, named an unchanged starting 11.
I know.
Madness, absolute madness.
The absolute outroar that's on Twitter because he's not playing Jamie Walker or made a change or anything like that. You're like, but he's named an unchanged team. Just a shame that we only got a point last week. So
I must admit, I was the ringleader of the Walker outrage. I'll admit to that. I'm spewing that he's not started tonight. I don't know why Stephen Naismith's starting over him. He's done nothing to merit said start, apart from being a hefty wage package.
I know. He's not really. He's been kind of really, really off the boil for a long time now, eh? So, but I don't know. I don't know if it's. There's an element of me that's going. They're just trying to limp over the line, to see what happens and to try and get other guys up to speed and get them up, get them going. But I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't think that's the right thing to do. But I really don't know anymore, to be honest. So I think it's a bit.
Just have to wait and see what happens, I suppose.
I know. You just want to see a wee bit more consistency and a bit more urgency and stuff like that, mate. That's what you want to see, So
I'd like to see goals, to be honest with you, mate. I'll be honest.
Yeah. Okay, right.
Greg Livingston says he's subscribed, and after the last game against Morton and against Queens, he doesn't feel we're going to run away with it, so he's going to go for a 2-0 Hearts. We've not played good football. Totally agree with you, mate, as Robbie Nielsen appears on my screen just now. John Mitchell says it'll be 1-0 to Cali or 1-0 to us. By the way, guys, if you're not already, get down there, tell me your score prediction. Hopefully we can hear from you guys. I'll bring your comments up on the screen as per usual. Greg Livingston says he hopes that John Robertson's okay. A true Hearts legend, yes. Obviously, Neil McCann's an interim charge of Cali Thistle as John Robertson takes a step back from management due to a family bereavement. So we wish Robbo all the best. I must say, he appeared on the channel a matter of weeks ago. So it goes without saying that we send our best wishes to Robbo in a very hard time for him and his family. I know I was on TV once again, delighted with that. You'd also seen me appear alongside the iconic Edinburgh City commentator Stephen Dixon. So a cameo from both of us there. Hello there, Flint. How you doing? Hello there, Callum. How you doing? Val Stewart says, "Come on, the Ness." So you're a Dundee. You're the United fan. I see. Score predictions. I've gave mine. Neil, what's yours again? Your thoughts on the game tonight?
I went for 1-0.
1-0. It'll be an interesting game, that's for sure. Robbie Hannah says, it is nice to see us play a team that we don't hate. I know, it makes a change, doesn't it? Like, not wanting to, murder the opposition. Jambo Soldier says we're going to lose because we're playing the terrible trio, but the modern terrible trio of GMS, Naismith and Halliday. Yeah, I mean, I'm not very happy with that team tonight. I'm going to be real. I saw the team sheet and my face dropped. Not in a positive way either. I was thinking there were some strange calls.
Yeah.
Strange calls on that team. Val Stewart's delighted Dundee United got rid of Nielsen. Well, be careful what you wish for. You could come straight back down for all you know. James Tarwin says, a rubbish lineup, unchanged team from a 1-1 draw to Morton. That's when you should change it. Fair point. You'd reckon, of all the games for Robbie Nielsen, to change his team like he always does, it would be on the back of drawing 1-1 to Morton. But now we're away to Inverness in one of the biggest games of the season, and he names an unchanged team. I mean, it could work in our favour. Who knows? But it's not what I'd be doing. If I was in the dugout, I'd be ringing the changes. Although, bear in mind, Inverness did slip up on the 23rd of February against Alloa Athletic, of course, at their home stadium too. So it's not exactly like Inverness are on massive form either. They're rocking at the moment. So, and they could get the new manager bounce. They could also struggle as a result of having that change in the dugout. I have to wait and see. And it was a stunning strike, in fairness, that was being shown on BBC Scotland from their game against Alloa. But you know what? I still think Hearts are going to win tonight. Come on. As Hawk says, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Greg says that Walker will come on and score. That'll be... I wouldn't mind that again. Also, there's also over 10,000 virtual tickets sold for tonight's game, which is absolutely mental, isn't it? Did you get yours, Neil?
I did, yeah. I've also ordered my programme as well. So
good stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff.
Mine's sitting outside, actually, on my bookcase. Robbie Hannett says it'll be 3-2 Hearts, late winner. Winner, sorry. 2-1 Inverness, says Val Stewart, the resident Arab. 2-1 Hearts, says Kaz Kaw. And Fun Hog is asking, why does he not play Walker? I mean, it beats me too. It does beat me. And they're also showing us Craig Whiting's debut double for Dunfermline, just to rub salt on the wounds that, yes, we've once again got rid of a striker that can score goals from time to time. So, cheers, BBC. Thank you very much.
I think Walker divides opinion because when he's not in, everybody goes, where is he? And when he is in, everybody goes, you want him to work harder.
It's like Marmot, isn't he?
Yeah. Jamie Walker at his best is brilliant, but he needs to graft harder for me. But he did say that in a recent interview that he knows he has to get his finger out a bit. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens, and we'll see if he does it.
Yeah, it's open here because he's a massive performer for this club. See, on his day, there's no better player to have him a fit and fire than Jamie Walker. So it's all about getting him to perform. Here's hoping Nielsen can get that out of him. Hello there, Popcorn Head Productions. How are we doing? Hello there, R1974. How you doing? How's GMS been? Dug meat.
Yeah.
Dug meat. Hello there, Hayden. How you doing? Scott Wilson's keeping the faith from Ballymena, Northern Ireland. Very good. We've gone international once again. As we get a look at the championship table, Hearts top, Inverness sitting in 6th place, but they have got 3 games in hand on most teams in the league. So they've still got plenty of time to get themselves back into that playoff spot, catch up with Queens, Wraith, and Fairmont, even Dundee are above them in the league. So they can really get some motor in and get a good run of form together. I see no reason for them not to climb the league, because the games in hand situation gives them a bit of a false position in the championship, I would say. It's a Friday night game, enough said. Good point. It is rather annoying. It is indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Popcorn Head says it'll be 3-1 Hearts with a Boyce hat-trick. Would not mind that in the slightest. It would be superb. Stephen McLaren says he likes Robbie, but we've never had a Robbie Nielsen song. That annoys me. I mean, now there's no fans in grounds to sing the songs, but I get what you're saying. You'd think we would have had one by now. And Val is talking about how they've sold 3,500 tickets. Hello there, Wes. How you doing? He says hello to me, Neil, and the chat. Good stuff. Glad to have you along in the stream as usual with us. And Robbie Hannah is getting Justice for Walker going. It could be the new one. You never know. Although I'm very happy, Neil, to be seeing Aaron McInnes start. I think he could really take the game with a scruff of the neck tonight.
Yeah, I hope so. It's good to see him doing that. It has looked. You watch highlights of somebody and they always look really good there, but you've read good reports of the guy, so fingers crossed he's good. But he has looked good when he's played so far, so hopefully he can continue that. Here is hoping.
4-2 Hearts, says Hayden. Hello there again, Wes. Greg is going to watch the game on BBC Scotland. He sees the Inverness squad. The only danger man he sees is Miles Storey and James Keatings. Obviously the former Jambo, James Keatings. 2-0 Hearts, says Arnie74, as Inverness take to the pitch just now. Oh, number 8 has got a very interesting haircut. It looks like my old Barnett, but he's got like the ginger slicked back hair. Now, say what you want, chat. I'd much rather have my blonde slicked back hair back than have a ginger Barnett like that. And here come the Heart of Midlothian. I must say, that kit is magnificent, isn't it, Neil? I know we can shout at that team all we want, but they look magnificent while they're failing, don't they?
Yeah, I prefer the one you've got on, to be fair, though. Just
Aye, the better championship shirt.
Yeah.
I'm being asked, Neil, are you not going to give any more funny handshakes over the Zoom call to the bowling club lads?
No.
No, he will not be.
No.
Ian Gibb hopes for a goal fest. With Hearts winning just for the TV. Good morning from Brisbane, Australia. Well, how do you do, mate? Hoping for a good win today for you. 2-1 Hearts, says Wes Scratch Perry. By the way, guys, just before we kick things off on tonight's stream, if you want to follow my social medias, you can do so via these links here. Instagram, we are the Gorgie Boys. My Twitter is AaronFraser37. My PayPal, as usual, is down in the description below. If you want to donate, if you can't, don't worry. Don't feel pressured. You can feel free to watch the stream as per usual. But if you want to support me over there, keep the streams running. That'd be very much appreciated. So, game is about to get underway here at the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium. Heart of Midlothian playing away to Inverness Caledonian Thistle, with over 10,000 people virtually in attendance with their virtual tickets signed by the man himself, John Robertson. And we're about to get underway as referee Nick Walsh blows for kick-off here in the Highlands. Hearts just about to get the game underway as we take on Inverness in the Scottish Championship. See, for tonight, Neil, do you reckon it's one of GMS's final chances before he gets dropped? Surely.
I don't know. There's no other winners. You know what I mean?
Elliot Freer seems to have vanished from the face of the earth.
Yeah, well, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But
not a bad thing. I was going to say that. I was going to say that exactly. By the way, Neil, timestamp, please. What's your minutes and seconds?
I'm 32 seconds.
What? I'm on 7. Oh, I'm not having this.
Right,
I'm not having this.
Refresh it, and then if it's bad, I can pause it.
I was going to say, like, that is disgraceful timing from internet. Right, I'm on 22 seconds just now.
You want me to pause it?
Please do. I don't want to be out of sync. So, what time are you on just now?
52.
Right, I'll let you know when I've caught up to it. Honestly, the struggles of live streaming, honestly, guys, it's ridiculous. Wes once again says 2-1. Yes, Frankie Halliday is starting. I'll give you a quick run through the teams just now, just in case you forgot. For Inverness, you've got Ridgers, Duffy, Devine, Dees, Harper, Carson, Welsh, McGregor. I'm on 51 seconds now, mate. James Keatings, Miles Storey and Shane Sutherland, the former Elgin City striker who have had many run-ins with Edinburgh City with on previous occasions. Now for Hearts, Gordon, Smith, Boyce, Naismith, Halliday, Mackay, Stephen, McNeff, Kingsley, Halkett, Popescu, Castaneda. A shot for the edge of the box there is gathered by Mark Ridgers. Just about got a team out there. Also, quickly, for the mental health helplines, as usual, link down in the description below. There's no shame in these current times of speaking up and speaking out and making your voice heard. So if you want to give any of those guys a phone, anytime you're struggling, they will help you every step of the way, and there's no shame in getting your thoughts and feelings out there. Now, Inverness on the attack, headed away by Castanea, well done. As it falls to Cali Thistle, headed away by McInnes. Now, boys, it's Naismith, sorry. Oh, they're so bald, the pair of them. You can't tell them apart, can you? Now,
One's got an armband on.
Yes, Mackay Stephen on the break. Still GMS. Looking lively. That's an awful pass, Gary. I should stop complimenting players before they actually do something, because I'm a cuss. As Halkett slips clean over. Ball given away cheaply to Inverness. Advancing with real menace, actually, the Cali Jags. Number 17. Storey.
Is it Miles Storey? Is it Miles Storey?
It is indeed Miles Storey. Ball is headed away by Halliday only as far as Storey again, who stands it up back stick, and the ball sails wide of the post for a Hearts goal kick. Right, plenty more wayward crossing like that, please, tonight, Miles. I don't want any magic from yourself. Obviously, a tricky player for the Cali Jags.
Yeah.
The game's free. Yes, I'm aware of that, thanks. Good evening, Anthony. How you doing, mate? GMS been a waste so far, says back in the net TV. Well, he's not been up to speed, but hopefully he can come alive in this game as he plays a good ball. And Naismith. Naismith into the invisible man on the left-hand side of the box. Easily gather. What's Naismith moaning about? It's him that's played that dug meat pass.
Naismith on it. That's it.
And he does love to bump his gums, doesn't he, the skipper? So the first, this is our first trip to the Caledonian Stadium since 2016, Neil. A 3-0 draw in the Highlands was the last time these two clubs met in the Highlands. So it's been a while. It's been a long time.
It has been, yeah.
Were you at that game yourself?
No, I've never been. That's one of the grounds I've never been to. So
Same with me. I've been going to go twice, and it's been called off by snow and COVID. So I'm still yet to visit the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium as Gary Mackay-Steven turns on the Jets. Sends his man for a sausage supper, plays the ball into Aaron McInnes. Back to Craig Halkett as Greg Livingston says that Miles has been everywhere. He's had more clubs than Tiger Woods, let's be real. Val Stewart heard the start of the season, Butcher's away to us this year. Can you see a swap between Gary Mackay-Steven and Butcher? Absolutely not. No chance. McInnes missed a lineman from distance, and it was pretty poor there from the Irishman into Castanier. McInnes towards Stephen Kingsley. Kingsley thinks it back stick towards the invisible man once again. Lovely. Excellent, Stephen. That's very true. You have to pay for your TV licence, points out John Mitchell. And Callum Petch, my game is currently on 4 minutes and 23 seconds. So if you want to sync yourself up with me, then feel free. As a wayward cross finds the stand behind the goal. What's Jimmy Walker got to do to start? Very good question, Harry. That's what I was asking on Twitter earlier. What do you think, Neil? Why does Walker never get a start?
I don't know. I think Walker has to come. Walker's not going to come out and say, "I don't want to play wide right or wide left anymore. I just want to play through the middle." You know what I mean? He's going to play wherever he plays, but I don't know. I see his long term. If he's going to play, he's going to play where Naismith.
Gary. Crunching challenge here, and Gary Mackay-Steven. Hearts for a throw in on the left hand side. I must say, Mackay-Steven's actually looked pretty lively in the first opening 5 minutes. He's hugged the touchline and really turned on the pace so far. So I'm hoping for more of that. I'm hoping it's not just like a first 10-15 minutes thing and he drifts out of the game. I want him to use that pace throughout the 90 minutes. Or for however long he's at the park anyway. Now Kingsley looking at very strongly at Hearts number 21. And that cross was absolutely awful. Wes says the invisible man's having a great game. He's always in position to receive a pass. Some may say that he ghosts into space. Naismith to Halliday. Halliday in towards Boyce. Hacked away at the last second by Robbie Dees. Now to Popescu. That's poor. Somehow won back by Hearts, but it ricochets off McInnes to the Caledonian Thistle. Full back, who then spoons the ball completely out of play off the linesman. Lovely. Back in the net TV says Nandwe deserves a game. Well, you never know, to be honest, with Nandwe if he's fit or not. And also, Liam Boyce is Liam Boyce. Like, you can't exactly drop him, can you?
I know.
Right. Boyce is pretty undroppable. Like, unless we play two up front, Boyce is undroppable. Right, come on, Hearts. We've started the game in opening 6 minutes. How do you feel we've played? Well, we've not done much, obviously, but settling into the game, how do you feel Hearts have done?
We've settled enough, but the ownership should be, or the onus should be on the home team to come out, but it's whether they do.
Craig Gordon now in possession of the ball.
We'll see if they do or not, but I don't know. I think Neil McCann will set them up to hit us on the break.
Would be a bad tactic to use, as most teams in the Championship tend to employ said tactic, try and counter-attack us. Callum Petch said he would have started Jamie Walker over Naismith. He's not been impressed with Naismith. I'll be honest, I can't remember the last time I was impressed with him. Actually, that's a lie. The last time I was impressed with him was when he scored a hat-trick against Arbroath, but aside from that, he's not really been up. And to be fair, his goal against Queens was lovely. That's all well and good, but you know what I mean. He's not the Stephen Naismith of like 2018, for example. Like the fulcrum of the team. He's now just a bit part player at Hearts, which is sad to see given his ability, but it just comes with his age, doesn't it? Let's see. Val Stewart would swap the Invisible Man for Butcher. I'd rather have the Invisible Man, to be honest. Butcher's honking. I mean, that is me. That is me talking about my club who literally employ Andrew William Halliday in central midfield. But we'll ignore what I've said. Adam McInnes looks like a good player. One for the future. One for now, mate. He's a quality player. I mean, he's a professional footballer at the end of the day. He's there to do a job. So his allegiances to Hibernian Football Club, given they were his boyhood club, mean nothing given he's a professional footballer. I mean, you might say that, bear in mind whenever he played against Hibs Aberdeen, he scored every single time. So it doesn't really matter who he's playing against, who he's playing for or against. His commitment levels are going to be there. It's just whether he can get performances out of himself. And that's a very good point Ian Gibb makes. He wants Mackay-Steven, when he's got his spark back, playing in a Hearts shirt and not against us. Very, very good point. Queen of the South Feeder Fairmont Athletic, says James Alder. I'm guessing that's the game that's on tonight. Not very good. Not very good at all, I'll admit it. Is very good, Mr. Beaton. As Carlisle win themselves a free kick in their own half just before the halfway line on the right hand side of the pitch. Looks quite a cold night in Inverness, doesn't it, Neil? Although some might say it's always like that. But it looks an especially cold night tonight.
Yeah, it does, mate, it does.
Why are we dropping Walker? He's not exactly been dropped, to be honest. He's just not been put in the team. He's been on the bench for a number of weeks now.
Yeah.
And Martin Boyle says if Nielsen doesn't win today, he'll start to worry. Well, when will alarm bells ring for you, Neil? When would they start to ring if they haven't already?
They already have for me, mate.
Really?
Yeah. They already have for me, so yeah, which isn't good. So I need to turn my phone off, don't I? Because yeah, you don't want to see what
GMS in towards Liam Boyce, who just got bodied. Love that.
I'm going to
Greg
get wired.
Livingstone, got bad news for you, but I'm not saying anything. Strange one. My pal's a Celtic fan. It says GMS was useless there. Class. Keatings. Over the top towards Miles Story. Oh my god. Oh Christ, 1-0 Inverness. Ah, lovely. Great start, Hearts. Well done. Cheers for that. Also, thank you for the spoiler, whoever that was, for getting swiftly banned. Who was it? There you are. Cheery bye, Greg. Ah, yes. 1-0 Inverness, only 10 minutes in. Oh, that goal music's awful. That defending's awful. Friday night football is awful. I despise football. Don't you, Neil?
What is Popescu doing? I know it's Michael Smith gets bullied off the ball as well, but where is Popescu? Is he just lost out and then just look at him just standing there, hand on heart, right? Who's Nielsen's the only one that Nielsen's signed that has been involved in his signing so far is Gordon. That's any good. Maybe Kingsley, so you got two. Popescu's a donkey. Halliday's murder. You know what I mean? He signed Elliot Fear and Jordan Roberts. They're horrendous as well. So he should be worrying about his job. Full stop. Because that's just shocking. That's horrendous. And yeah, if Peter Haring must be completely done. His career must be finished for him just to sit on the bench all the time, whether it's at centre half or in the midfield for one of those two donkeys. Sorry, I've just had a bit of a rant there.
No, it's all carry on.
That is absolutely horrendous.
Don't laugh, you'll bloody cry, honestly. I'm now rather thankful that I'm not in the Highlands right now. I'm now utterly delighted, as a matter of fact. Martin Boyle, how are you tonight, lads? Shite. Thanks for asking. Oh, Heart of Midlothian Football Club. You never fail to disappoint, do you? I've been buzzing for this game all week. In fact, the weekend's not even started yet. It's a bloody Friday night. And as per usual, Heart of Midlothian step up and go, here, by the way, I'm going to ruin your day. I'm going to ruin your night. I'm going to ruin your next I don't know how many days. Because we're going to once again be absolutely inept at playing association football, which we're paid to do. We are paying money to watch this football team stumble over the line to a league title. And I'll be honest, it's just depressing, isn't it?
It is, it's poor.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. The viewership figures rise, the comment section goes off its nut. It can only mean one thing. Hearts Midlothian Football Club have conceded a goal. Hello there, Luke. How you doing? Hello there, Joseph. How you doing? Hello there, David. I just don't understand. We're Hearts. We're Hearts. We will chill, Joseph, when Hearts get a goal back, hopefully. Although, that can't be taken for granted, can it? It really cannot. Hearts haven't scored in the first half hour for months. Very true. Very true indeed. Lennon in. Get the fuck. How will we survive in the Prem like this? We'll scrape to mid-table and be done with it.
If we get to the Premier League.
It's a very good point. Massive if. Stephen Dobie. Bit of a random one there.
Yeah.
Very strange one. Stevie Wonder could lead that squad to a league title. I mean, I wouldn't be so sure. Look at that squad. Oh, I hate football, Neil. I absolutely loathe association football. What an awful, overrated sport, eh?
It is horrendous. I know. There's so many, like, I've thought about it for the during the week and that, and there's so many guys that have been like, are still there for last year. That there should have been a bigger clear out of. Absolutely grim.
This sums it up. John Mitchell, Queen of the South beat them. Alloa give them a game. Hearts roll over and get their belly tickled. I'm laughing, but it's true. It's absolutely true. Who's in the book? Gervain Castanier with an early booking. He thinks he's Andy Halliday, doesn't he? Sean Welsh lies crippled on the floor, the Cali number 4. Oh, this is absolute garbage. I already cannot wait for the full-time whistle, Neil. And it's only 14 minutes in. Oh, my life. So, Neil, where do we go from here? What can we possibly do to get back into this game? He says 15 minutes in. That's a joke that I'm saying that in the first place.
Yeah. I know.
We're 14 minutes in and we're chasing the game already. Like, it's an utter shambles, isn't it?
Yeah. That isn't good. This isn't good.
Boyce is the best player in the team, but doesn't get enough service and up front, says Martin Boyle. I'd agree with you there, mate. This Hearts team's got no fight and no passion. They think they've won the league already. I agree. Totally agree. Callum Gow finds it funny. If you don't laugh, you'll cry. Stephen Dobie again, it says James Alder. Saying there's been murder, guys. Been saying that for years, says Dave Smith. Have you stopped happy clapping Nielsen now? Yes, I have, Beaton. Thank you very much.
I've got it. You know what? Right at the top of the page.
Yeah.
Even Freezer Live in the top right-hand corner. You've got a big bit there we could write about a plane and not have any style or bottle. I don't know if it would fit on here.
Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me, Neil. Hello, is that the plane contractor? Yes, I'd like an urgent delivery to the Highlands of Scotland, please. In all seriousness, I am not Nielsen out. It's just I'm not best pleased with our performances for the last month or so. And some may say longer than that, but at least we were winning games back then. We were playing badly and winning, and we're playing badly and getting pumped. Yeah. Hayden says they're making our games on Friday nights on purpose so we don't go up. You sound like an old firm fan, mate. Don't say that, doesn't suit you. Stephen Naismith greeting his face off. Shock. Martin Boyle says if it stays this way, Nielsen should go. That's your opinion, mate. God, this is woeful stuff, isn't it, mate? It is a Latvian flag, mate, because it's maroon and white, so it's my flag of choice. It's not a Polish flag. It's the same design as a Polish flag, just less red and more maroon. But Gary Mackay-Steven on the ball now for Hearts as he gets tackled by the guy number 2.
I'm going for a beer.
You're going for a beer? The fun fridge is open. That's a thing. Hawk's not showing his face yet, and to be honest, I can't blame him if he's not watching the game tonight because it's absolutely humpty. Yep, as Duffy goes down, holding his left ankle in a bit of pain, it would appear, the Cali number 2. Came off worse in that challenge with Gary Mackay-Steven. It is maroon in person, mate. To be fair, the lighting's not the best at times, but it is maroon when you see it in person.
That
McInnes.
I've just had a notification come off of my PlayStation to tell me that Call of Duty's downloaded. I feel I should just go and play Call of Duty.
I mean, you've got streaming duties, mate. You can answer the Call of Duty after the stream's done, but for now, you're stuck here watching Hearts for your sins.
Oh my god.
Miles Story on the edge of the box, passes it back, whipped in. Oh god, this is dangerous. Get it away!
Oh, by the way, that's a penalty.
Oh, how is that not a penalty for Ginger there? We should be 2-0 down by now. Boyce holds it up well. Loses the ball because he's got nobody to help him. Short corner. Wake up, Parts. It's 18 minutes in. And we're playing like a bunch of primary kids. Sort it out. Awful. Absolutely awful. Dave Smith, we're lucky it's only one. It was also a penalty. I agree. What are we doing? I don't know.
That was a penalty.
Oh, like, without a doubt, that should have been a spot kick to Cali Thistle. Let's see it again.
Yeah.
Is this Pascu? Is this
Just clearly, aye, that's a penalty for me. We'd be screaming for it.
Oh, 100%. I mean, Carson should have won a spot kick there. He's rightfully furious at not getting it. Although some may say his fury is unmatched by the fury of a certain Mr. Rooney sitting in his room watching this game. Oh, get it away! Ah! Oh!
See, we've got a goalie.
Honestly, thank God for Craig Gordon, because without him, we'd be mid-table.
Absolutely horrendous.
It is absolute dug meat. We will not wake up, says John Mitchell. Hardy should stick to open goal. I'm not far off agreeing with you. I'm not far off it. Naismith isn't good enough. He's past his prime. Get Walker and Nandvier on the field. Yes. Naismith must be dropped. Walker must play. And I want Nandvier to start playing. He scored 2 in his debut off the bench. He needs to come on tonight at some point. Don't insult the primary kids. I know it's an insult to compare Hearts to them. They'd school Hearts. Let's be real. We need Granny Tom. Yes, we do. Martin Boyle says the club should take a look at the end of the season, see the team perform, and make the decision. If they believe Nielsen's want to take us forward, don't sack him mid-season. Good point. I reckon, right? Nielsen should get us up to the top flight. Well, because he will. He'll win us this league. But if we go up and we're below par, we'd have to make a change pretty soon. We wouldn't want to let it drag. Because the last thing we'd want, and don't get me wrong, don't think it would happen, but the last thing we can afford to do is go back up and go back down again.
Well, the last thing you can afford to go back up and then just settle for mediocrity like we did under Levine, and then it just becomes stale and stagnated, and you just start slipping further and further down. You can't have that.
That's Naismith down after a heavy challenge there from Carson.
This boy's been a bit card happy already. I'm not convinced Castanier's is a booking. We need to see this one again, but I'm not convinced this one's a booking either, to be honest.
Let's see. Yeah, he's late. That's a booking.
He's a wee bit late, but he's not. It's not as if he's. You know what I mean? Naismith's done him, and he's. Unless he's had more than one foul, but yeah, that's a wee bit.
How do you pronounce Nandvier? It's Armand Nandvier. That's how you say his name. Harry's hurting my eyes. He's hurting my bloody head. He's hurting all my eyes too. All 4 of them. Yep. Honestly, Craig Gordon, that's a superb save. And the team are playing again. It's their first game under their new manager. Very, very true. Val Stewart says United fans wanted Nielsen out, and he went on a 9-game win streak last season. And in his last 9 games, we won 1. Only reason he went up was because of the streak. Got a shot away, Popescu! Oof, good shot there as the ball goes behind for a corner. Here's Hawk, Salamat Pagi, how are we doing? Apologies for the late arrival, but he finally got the match. First picture was Neil McCann. Have we got a new manager? No, Neil McCann is Neil McCann is the interim boss at Cali Thistle. And his team are currently 1-0 up. To be fair, it's probably not the worst performance of the season yet. You did watch Dundee, didn't you?
I don't know. By the way, it's on par with how bad we were at Dundee in the first half.
Very true. Very, very true. It's just, it goes from see, just when you think Hearts are going to turn a corner and be Jesus, Gordon.
Big times.
I mean, he's got a set of boss to be doing that, by the way.
You're too young, but you're not. Well, your old boy will tell you about Gilles Rousset.
I've heard many stories about that.
Rousset used to do it. You used to do it maybe once, twice, every 2 weeks. So, great footwork.
You sent Keekins for a sausage supper there, by the way. You've been spot on there, Jambo Soldier. We just cleared it for them. Unbelievable. Daniel HMFC says if we ever had Gordon, we'd be in the mud. We're the only team, right, that can be a decent gap top of the league and still be in crisis. Honestly, never change, Hearts. Please never change. Rousset was class, says Wes. Beaton that says Andy Halliday will not get a game for your boys' club. That's an insult to your boys' club. Come on now. Oh, this is Doug, mate. Get up. Yeah, that's a foul, to be honest. Shock! Andy Halliday, heavy challenge for no apparent reason. He's probably going to go in the book, isn't he? Surprisingly, Mr. Card Happy has not shown a yellow yet.
I know.
Surprised.
I know.
The game has just started. Stop spoiling the game. Very good, Hawk. Very good. Ref's a bit soft. I'd agree. He's given lots of fouls for both teams, and normally he wouldn't complain about being given lots of fouls. But when there's fouls of that level of softness, Martin Boyle says he heard from a player who previously played for Nielsen under United that he was mistreated. He thinks that's what happened to Moore, Whiten and Haring. Peter Haring, by the way. What I want to see is a Haring-McInnes midfield pivot.
Yeah. I would say start a hashtag, but the last time you started a hashtag for somebody, they got bombed at the club. So
yes.
let's we need to think of something else.
We'll have to bounce towards the box. Could be two here for Cali as he goes down. Not a penalty. Another penalty claim waved away. Thank God. Wallace Duffy hitting the deck there.
This is dreadful.
Chuck Irving in the mix. I mean, since his contract negotiations started, he's been well off the boil.
I know.
So, the sooner he signs, the better. Although, if you're Andy Irving, and you're playing for this, then
why would you?
You're thinking you can do better, can't you?
Yeah.
Halkett plays the ball to Stephen Kingsley. On the left-hand side of the park. Just over halfway, turns around and plays it back. It's just the same. It's get forward, turn back, pass. Get forward, hit the lines. Be creative. This is absolute torture. God. Hello there, Jamie. How are you doing, you little rovers? Why is Neil McCann on the touchline? The TV isn't Chinese. Pfft, God. Andy Irving was wank in the season you got relegated.
You'll need to explain.
You're a Falkirk fan, in fairness.
You'll need to explain to Hawk why Neil McCann's Inverness.
Aye, because Robbo has suffered a family bereavement, sadly, so he's taking some time out of the role in the dugout. So that is why Neil McCann's in the dugout tonight for Inverness. We have indeed. It's been Jermaine Castanier's yellow card. We are not bad, we're just not good. I'd argue that we're not good either.
We aren't bad, I think we're bad.
I mean, Andy Irving is an absolute player, and anybody that disagrees is clearly not got eyes. Hearts putting me to sleep, no surprise, mate. It happens on a weekly basis now. It's also a Friday night game on BBC Scotland. What do you expect? What really do you expect? How's it going, boys? You're on your lunch break. Well, hopefully your tuna sandwich is pretty exciting because this is not much better. Awful game of football. I mean, one thing with Hearts, at the start of the season, you were guaranteed goals because Hearts were going to fire loads in. Now you're guaranteed goals against us.
The water, that's what they're saying, though, eh? But
we shouldn't be losing these games. We should be trying to look like a football team.
Yeah. Where's Andy Hallett? Look, here he comes. We've only passed the ball about 3 or 4 times around the back before he comes to try and take the ball off somebody. You know what I mean? It should be looking to take the ball off somebody straight away, but no.
Of course not. Like former Arsenal fan TV star Claude, sideways, backwards. That sums up Hearts, doesn't it? We're not bad, we're terrible. We're not terrible, we're an excuse for a football team. As Under Todd finds our predicament funny. Ben Odlands, what's this all about? I thought we made a deal if they bought the virtual tickets they'd let us win. Pff, I wish. That is called match fixing, in fairness. we could do with some match fixing because we can't buy a bloody win these days, can we? Awful.
You can see.
You're a Connolly fan.
You watching a game though. You can watch you're watching the back four and that. You can see that everybody's trying. Well, though Michael Smith's done it, but they're trying not to give Halliday the ball.
It's almost like we're a man down with Halliday on the pitch.
Yeah, but look at that. Like the centre halves are trying not to give Halliday the ball, and then Michael Smith's just popped in there in the middle, and then they've given him the ball straight away, which is says a lot.
It is what it is. Nice score. Awful score. Jamie Hogan says it's okay because the big team from Kirkcaldy are on TV next 2 Fridays. I'll conveniently smash my satellite dish for the next 2 weeks. So, unfortunately, cannot watch them. Friday night ruined. It's Hearts. It's Friday. What do you expect? Well then, you wee jobbies. Hearts wake me up and make you want to go back to bed. We think we've got it bad. We're in our own time zone. Imagine waking up at ridiculous o'clock in the morning to watch this shower of.
I know. Watch, you'll get chucked off. You'll get banned.
I know I will. Is Friday night football Hearts' Achilles heel? Says Joseph Coyle. Yes. Although some may say that football is our Achilles heel.
Yeah, that's what I would say. I wouldn't say Friday night football. I would just say
it's just football. Ah, no! He just clotheslined him. Get him off. Well done, GMS. Good play.
That's more like it.
That's the GMS we want to be seen. Is John Fowles looking sharp? I'd agree there, mate. Halliday's pretty useless. We could be 3-0 down. We could. Ain't nobody like Miles' story for Fergusley boys. Right, Neil, what do you think it's going to be? How much of a aimless punt to the back stick will this be?
Yeah, this will be. Yeah.
Set pieces are favourite because, to be fair, it is Mac and F. His deliveries are okay.
We'll see.
Come on. I dare you to do a Paul Hartley. Go for it. Go on then, Mac and F. What you got for us, mate? As the Hearts number 18 prepares to swing the ball into the middle. Mac and F for a hand up. He goes for the ball. Boys! Oh! Good defending there. Almost a goal for Hearts. However, Wallace Duffy heads it behind for the first Hearts corner I can remember in a good while. How does Halliday continue to play? Because we don't get a say, and I wish we did. Nick Walsh loves a card. You're no wrong, you can say that again.
I know.
Bottom of the box. Header! Oh, flashed wide of the post there from Mihai Popescu, who loves missing headers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He done well to get away from his marker there, but unfortunately he couldn't quite get the header on target. Couldn't quite steer it into the net. Let's see it again. By the way, that's unlucky. That's not the worst effort from Mihai. Well, I'll give him his dues. Actually,
that's horrendous.
Yeah, so I'm not going to stick up for him. That was a sitter. Name me a more iconic duo, Neil, than Mihai Popescu and missing sitters. And see if he could put his chances away. Like, he'd be getting the bloody golden boot.
No.
These performances will continue the longer that people like me, Happy Clap Nielsen, are... When have I said I'm content with mediocrity? When have I said it?
I don't think you have, eh?
I've not. What's the stat with Hearts on Friday night? Have we won a Friday night game this season? As Stephen Kingsley goes into the book. I don't think we have. I can't think of one that we've won. He's won the ball.
It has also followed through him though and made sure.
Fair point. He's kind of banjoed him. Oh, Dundee was a Friday night game.
Dundee was a Friday night, aye. So.
Where did it all go wrong? Bloody hell. Bring back Levine. There's a line, Martin. You've crossed it. Hawk says it was a good goal. Apologies for the time delay. It was a good goal, but the defending was atrocious, wasn't it? Arbroath away also. That's another Friday night game. That was the game where we played awfully, but we got the win.
Yeah.
But the ability to win ugly appears to have deserted us for weeks now. See if we go like any further behind, we're sunk. We have to equalise, otherwise we're humped.
Yeah.
What?
Oh.
Just set him flying! Get a card out there, Nick. Surely he needs to book him there. He's actually sent. He's made him do a bloody backflip. Joke. Cassidy with some nice feet there. Well, but he can't pass the ball 5 yards. Excellent, Gervain. Well done. Hearts are balls. Thank you, Captain Obvious. McCulloch out. That's plenty. Is he just... I thought he passed that straight out of play there.
Yeah.
Thankfully, never. Kingsley.
He looks like he's been moved into the middle.
Go on, get up! Oh, another ball that's got too much on it. There will indeed, mate. Macaroni pie for me tonight, although my dad dropped it on the way home, so it's a bit of a mess of a pie, but it's still a pie nonetheless. GMS looking sharp tonight, agreed, actually looking pretty decent. Shame Hearts are dug meat as usual. How do we and Neil know each other? It would be the Edinburgh City Football Club. That's how we got to know each other.
Yeah.
I can see the paths catching us. Is it bad that it wouldn't surprise me anymore?
But they've got a game in hand, eh?
A wee question. We are a few points ahead at the moment. How many more points required for us to win the championship? I think we've got to win 4 games.
Many games have we played?
Go on, GMS. Oh!
Oh!
Get him off the park!
Oh, that's a big one.
Finally booked. Right.
How many
Good
games have we
free
played?
kick opportunity. Right. I think it is 19, mate.
We've got to play 27.
Yeah.
So
GMS is going to be clean through if he doesn't get tackled there.
We've got 7 after the night.
Right, so what's the odds, Neil, that we step up and bin this goal? Pretty low, to be honest, because oh well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Don't even think about it, Halliday.
Somebody's just made a good point about GMS in the chat.
What?
Right at the bottom.
Our best player on the park. Agreed.
But you're giving them the ball and you're letting them run at people.
Adam McInnes steps up, hits the wall. That's shite.
Well,
wasted. Oh! Yes!
Offside.
Oh! And has it equalised! It's Liam Boyce from close range! Get in there!
Well done, Boise, son.
I won't lie, I thought it was going to get disallowed. I really thought that was not going to be allowed.
That was almost a goal in 30 minutes, but it was 35 minutes. But
I know. I mean, I'll take them any way they come. Inverness won, Hearts won, Liam Boyce stabs home the equaliser from close range. He pegs the keeper. Excellent finish. That's a relief, Neil. That's a massive, massive relief to get that equalising goal. What do you think about that finish from Boise?
Yeah, brilliant. Cancel the plane. Just put them on hold. Put the plane on hold.
Yes. About that plane, keep it grounded for now. You know, COVID restrictions.
Yeah, hopefully that's will give us a bit of confidence.
Chat's going wild. We have to remember, we are Hearth and Midlothian. We deserve more than this. We definitely do. Neil, your reaction was the exact same as mine. What was your reaction, Neil? I've almost forgotten already.
I was like, oh, it's a goal. I was like, no, it's offside.
I won't lie, I was wary of going too mental before it got chopped off. So I was sitting waiting for the confirmation in my ear from the commentator before they said, and the referee points to the halfway line, and I was very relieved to hear that in my ear. Hearts have got an equaliser away to Inverness at Caledonian Thistle. Ben Ordlin said he wanted to say something really badly, but I didn't want to spoil the game of the chat. See, be like Ben. See if everyone was like Ben. Like that, the world would be a much better place.
You're going to That
boys.
could be a hashtag. Be like Ben.
Hashtag be like Ben. As Hearts win a corner. We didn't deserve that, indeed, mate. Come on, the Hearts. McAniff looking positive. He's played very well. Stop blaming Friday nights. As we type it, we score. What can we say? Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Yep, Hawks going to see the goal in 15 minutes. Good stuff. We are the Hearts. We always do it the hard way, as Hawk says. Ball into the box. Get on the end of that. Oh! Oh! Oh. Free kick. Hawks have said goal. Very good. Very good, mate. Sky plus 15. Oh, you're some boy, Hawk. See, the one person that I know tonight that's not going to spoil the score in the chat is Hawk, because he's about 25 minutes behind us. Some giggle, isn't it? Nate Turner's buzzing. Joseph Coyle's asking your favourite pre-game scran. His is chips and gravy. Neil, what's your pre-game food of choice?
I had a cheeseburger this evening, mate.
Ooh, decent. I had my usual order from the Chinese. I had my sweet and sour chicken balls and rice. And do you know what I tried tonight for the first time in a while, Neil? Rice milk.
Rice milk?
Yes, it's milk made from rice, and it's actually very good. I'd advise it.
Is it good for you, or is it just...
It's a lot better for you. It's like a lot less sugar than normal milk. It somehow tastes sweeter, but it's got less sugar, and it's better for the planet, allegedly, according to the carton anyway. I mean, I personally had it because it tastes quite nice. I'd recommend it. It's decent. Hi. See, everyone knows that Hawks are going to spoil the score. Yep, Hearts are still quite a fair way away at the top of the league, but if we don't get the finger out, that gap could narrow, which is why we have to get 3 points tonight.
Yeah.
What's the formation looking like now? It's still the usual Robbie Nielsen 4-2-3-1.
Nielsen made a comment right about his formations and how he sometimes they play 2 10s and they only play 1 10 and whatever. I don't see how we can play 2 10s. We're not good enough to play 2 10s, or we don't have 2
good
10s
players,
in the team that can play that well. I don't. Oh. I'm just Joe Blogs that spends money, but
that is indeed.
It's just
John, how you doing?
a lack of balance. A very bad lack of
no bottle.
balance.
Nielsen in. Nazy's a waste of a wage, says Josh Gardner. I mean, he's only got the 2.5 years left in this contract, is it?
Is he?
I mean, he signed a 4-year deal in the relegation season. So by the end of this season, he'll be 2. Yes, we've still got about 2.5 years.
At the start of the season, eh? Aye, so
yeah.
He'll have 2 years at the end of this year. But that's fair enough. If he's doing his coaching badges and stuff like that, I don't have a problem. But don't play him where he's playing him. Play him up beside Boyce. If you play him up beside Boyce, he'll cause havoc. But look where he's playing him. They're playing him there as a midfielder.
Although he does drop deep, in fairness, but he's now no longer got the legs for me to play in that position. If you're going to be in at number 10, you've got to be able to run.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Talking about the healthiest normal is whole milk, says Joseph. How would Hearts get on the SPFL with this team? Well,
poorly.
Mid-table at best.
I don't know, because I think it's better than last year.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I don't know how we would do, because I think we would do better than last year's, but it's still...
That's still not good enough, is it?
Still
it's not exactly ideal to just be better than the worst Hearts team I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Will we redeem ourselves next season? Time will tell. We're not up yet, mate. We're not up.
I know. And if we go up, Pescu, stand! Oh, if we go up, everybody will expect what happened the last time under Nielsen, when we bounced and finished third.
Ain't going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
How the hell does that happen? Naismith for manager, says Martin Boyle. Maybe no in the future.
Well, maybe it'll probably tie in with Nielsen's contract finishing.
Possibly. Is that 10 or 11 for the season for Boyce? I think it might be 11. Goat Gordon says a member who never saw Jim Cruikshank check the spelling. Hello again. Goal! 1-0! Get up, lie down! Oh god, this is hilarious. Some laugh, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Neil, as we approach the half-time whistle, Hearts 1, Inverness 1. Who'd you bring on at half-time?
I've seen a lot of things touted about it, people wanting to play three at the back and stuff like that. I think Smith and Kingsley could play at centre half as at three in the back, and you could punt one of the donkeys that would play at centre half and bring in an extra midfielder or something like that. You know what I mean? Just do something a bit different to give us a bit more stability. You know, but I really don't. I don't know. Look at that. Jesus.
Oh, Jesus wept. Get that out. Get it
I've
gone.
grown up and you've grown up watching centre halves, even better in his prime, that wouldn't be getting bullied off anybody like that, you know, or be getting pushed over by anybody like that. But oh no, it's like, it's just. I think we signed a boy for Livingston. We signed the wrong guy.
Aye, Gallagher.
We should have went after Gallagher. Well, we should have went after Gallagher. We signed Craig Halkett, who was our captain. But different if guys look like. Guys look different playing in a. He's played in a three for most of his career that looked really good.
It was Gallagher, Halkett, Lithgow, the feigned back three.
Yeah.
Boyce! Oh!
Boyce is offside. It's offside.
Oh, okay. Well, can go then?
You know what I mean? And I think that just adds to it that I don't think I'm not a fan.
It's well established, Neil, that you're not a big fan of Craig Halkett.
Yeah,
you don't like Halkett. You've never made that clear enough, mate. You should make it more obvious in future that you don't like Craig Halkett.
I'll do that, mate. I'll try.
You really should.
I'll spit it out. I'll get my words out now.
We were second when Nielsen left, and it's all been downhill since then. Wraith Rovers have got 2 games in hand. If they win them, you can close the gap.
Maybe.
Possibly.
Yeah, man saying it. John saying it. We were second when Nielsen left. He was right. We were second when Nielsen left. We were getting results, and that's what it like. The whole no style, no bottle things. To me, it's a bit tongue in cheek, but we were getting results under Nielsen. It wasn't maybe great to watch at times, but we were getting results. That's the balance of a football fan. What do you want? Do you want your team that wins every week, or do you want your team to play sulky soccer and not necessarily win every week? I'd rather just watch a team that wins.
Yeah, same with me, to be honest.
Find out a 2-0 win every week, your team wins every week. You feel so much better than, we got beat 1-0 today, but we played great football. I know we want to be entertained, but you want to see your team win.
When your team is playing well, that's when the foosball can come out to play. But I'd rather Hearts focus on getting results and when they're 2-3 and up, then bring out the flicks and tricks. You know what I mean? I'd prioritise a hard-working football team that wins games, because that's the point of football is to win games. That is it.
Yeah. You have a sprinkling of talent round about.
Can folk still stop talking about Daniel Stendhal? God. I know folk liked him, but it's in the past. He's not going to come back.
I don't know if that was the problem. I think it's probably because we went for how Levine played, defending really deep, whatever, blah, 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 how he done to Stendhal just going, right, lads, just completely go for it. There wasn't a gradual progression to it. It was just go absolutely mental. So
half-time here at the Tillich Caledonian Stadium. Inverness Caledonian Thistle 1. Hearts Midlothian 1. Miles Story's early goal got the Cali Jags off to a flyer before Liam Boyce dragged Hearts level. He slammed home the equaliser to make it 1 apiece going into the half-time break. So, Neil, your thoughts on that first half? Didn't start well, did it? But we've almost redeemed ourselves. Almost.
I think we were probably pretty poor until the goal. Kai Stevens had a few good runs. It looks like he's going to get the right back quite easy, but you need to give them the ball more, But I just don't. We'll go back to Slate and Halliday, since the media will tell us he's great, and James McFadden will tell us everything. The world's great with him, but it's like we're playing round him. Yeah, that doesn't happen when he plays. Granted, he's went off the boil because his contract talks, but that doesn't happen when he plays. When Irvine plays, they give him the ball and they play round him. and the play goes through him and everything. The play's not going through Halliday at all. Now, whether that's his role to play in there or not, I don't know. But to me, he's not. That's a let's sign one of your pals to see how he does. And he's not, to me, he's not good enough. But
Fair point.
But I think that would be your only change. I think everybody else, since we've scored, we've settled a wee bit. You can moan at your dad because he never got me a pie this week.
I've been asked that by Neil to moan at you for not getting him a pie this week.
Sorry, Neil, didn't have time today, mate.
What did you make of the first half then?
Busy with my new putter.
What did you make of that first half then?
Much more to say, mate.
Same old, isn't it?
Same old, quick goal.
Oh well, at least he scored.
Well, exactly, yeah. Well, I missed it.
You missed it? My dad missed the goal going for a bottle of beer.
I don't blame him.
That's a mood. That's honestly a massive mood. Oh, it's a hot pie. I've been treated, Neil. It's a hot pie this week.
Microwave, mate, technology.
The oven. I'll have
The
it.
oven. Oh, been heated up in the oven. No. Michael Smith, though. That's shocking for Smith. But
Solid 10 out of 10 as usual. Macaroni pie. Top notch. As
excellent. Good.
points every week. We'll do it for John Mitchell. What shirt is Joseph Coyle wearing his profile picture? I won't lie, Joseph. I can't see the badge. So, I don't know. So then, the equalising goal from Liam Boyce. What do you make of that then? Deserved, did you say?
I don't know if it's deserved, but it's a good poacher's finish. How probably the best striker in the championship, and two of the defenders have went to Craig Halkett to win the header. Granted, Halkett's Halkett's done really, really well to win that header, and Boyce is standing there on his own. It's a really good finish.
He's such a good player, isn't he? Like,
Yeah.
we don't really appreciate how good Liam Boyce actually is. He's some striker, isn't he? Hopefully he stays for many, many years. How many City teams are in the Scottish and English Pro Leagues, asks Hawk? Well, Manchester City, Edinburgh City,
You watching the game?
Exeter City,
Bristol City.
Bristol City, that's 4. Chat, help us out, please. Let's see. Watching them trudging off the park, heads down. What's wrong with these guys? Well, they've not been very good, have they? Like, I'd be more concerned if they were walking off the park laughing and joking after the first half like that. Let's be real here. That'd be my main concern.
Here's one for you. The BBC at their best. I don't know if everybody can see that, but the BBC have put up that it was Stephen Naismith that scored the goal. So obviously they have an issue like Aaron comparing the difference of the two of them.
Aye, they've got bald man syndrome. It's a lesser known condition, but it affects Hearts fans all across the globe. Mackay's been taking hits for Inverness. Okay, gents, how many City teams have asked that already? What would you change for the second half? Announce Jamie Walker, please. When's Brandon back? Next season.
Yeah.
His season is done because of yet another knee injury. Hawk is off to the fun fridge. Don't blame you. Get me a tiger too. I'm 18 in a month. I can get away with it now. No! Away for some beer, not for some gear. Jesus Christ, mate. Come on now. Behave yourself. God, that's awful. Don't expose him like that, Boyle. Swansea and Cardiff City. Exeter City, it says Wes. Getting the teams in, and I'm going to get this pie in because it's rapidly losing its heat, and I'm rapidly getting more hungry as it goes on.
Oh, dear. One of my mates saying he listened to the majority of the Edinburgh City podcast. He said it was a good listen. So I was like, thanks very much. Just because we had a rant about the SPFL and their incompetence. Although I think it was a bit more mellow the second one rather than the first one. So it was quite good. Bit of mayonnaise on that macaroni pie is a game changer.
Mayonnaise and a macaroni pie. Ooh! Now, I don't know, like, see for a pie, if you're going to like put something on a pie, it has to be a steak pie. Like you put your whatever sauce you're choosing, but I just feel like sauce in a macaroni pie would just like, I don't know, it would just, the mixture of the cheese and the sauce, I'm not sure it would roll off my tongue very well.
No. Ugh.
I mean, each to their own, like, but thoughts on Celtic? Despise them. The big question is, are there more cities or Uniteds in the Scottish and English Pro Leagues?
I would go for United.
I mean, up here, it's definitely City. Or is it
Brecon
Brecon,
and Edinburgh.
Edinburgh, Elgin?
Uh-huh.
Aye. There's 3 cities in the Scottish leagues, I'm sure. But the only, like, Dundee United is the only United I can think of in the SPFL 42.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron prefers Celtic to Hibs. I absolutely despise both clubs, thank you very much. Factual, Joseph. Absolutely factual. What is the only team in the UK that is mentioned in the Bible? Now, I saw this somewhere a while ago. It was a very interesting trivia question, but I cannot remember
The
what
Scottish
team
team,
it
is
is.
it
Ayr United 2, that's 4 Uniteds now. No, 2 Uniteds I can think of. Am I going to see Scotland at the Euros? Well, I doubt anybody will get in. So,
not? Yeah.
I'll be watching on TV most likely.
I've got tickets, so
What tickets? Really?
you got tickets to the Czech Republic game, and then and we've also got tickets to the knockout game,
Decent.
like the first knockout game at
Hamden.
yeah.
And Queen of the South are in the Bible. You
Queen
learn
of the
something new every day. Best Hearts signing from 2011 to 2021. Rudolph Scatchell. Thank you. Good night. Second best signing, I'd say, would be Kyle Lafferty because of the goals that he scored. But Scatchell has to be number 1. The Aberdonian accent grates on your ears, doesn't it, Neil?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I know.
As we listen to former Inverness captain Graham Shinney.
As have you heard? You've got an interview with Jim Jeffries on your page, have you not?
I do, yes.
Yeah.
Is that a Prosecco? No, it's apple juice. St Johnstone or Livingston tomorrow? I want Livingston to win. I really want Livingston to win. You know, the whole David Martindale story is really it's got me there, to be honest. And I'd just rather. I've got a few pals that support Livingston, and I'd be happy. I'm really happy for them. Really happy for them.
Yeah.
No, it's not alcohol, Joseph. God bless the Jet. See if I'm pretty sure if J. Emmanuel Thomas scores the winning goal in the cup final, Twitter will just cease to exist. Like, it won't be able to handle the chaos if he scores the winning goal. Although, also, former Jambo Scott Robinson will be in that team. Therefore, of course you want him to win it. Will you be on Pass the Mic and on the FA bus for the game? If, of course, I really want to be on that stream, and I'll get in touch with Gogsy after the game to make sure that I'm...
What, on Pass the Mic?
Aye, for the cup final on Sunday. Although the game is on Sunday, Hawk, so the game's the day after tomorrow. I wish it was a Saturday today, but it's only Friday. So, yeah, the game is on Sunday at Hampden Park. Looking forward to it. It's interesting to see 2 non-Old Firm teams in the cup final.
Mm-hmm. Which is good. More entertaining.
I know. We're getting shown a Wayne Rooney goals compilation now. Some strike that is, to be fair. Do you think Hearts will get back in the Premiership? Yes. I think we will get back in the Premiership. Yourself, Neil? Do you reckon we have, won the league?
I wouldn't say we've won the league. I think we're going to limp across the line. What this will be? Us played 20 games tonight, is it?
Yeah, 20. It's Saturday. It's Saturday for Hawk, right? I see. Interesting. I see. Time zones. It's all about time zones, mate. 2-1 Livy in the final. It says Spetsnaz YT. Pretty good, because I reckon both teams have not got a clean sheet in them. Definitely not. But I reckon Livingston will edge it. I want them to. Yeah, finish this now, actually.
What are you drinking?
It was a glass of apple juice. Got my usual diluting in here. I'm strangely looking forward to this second half, Neil, and I really shouldn't, but I am. This is Atlanta. You better watch your mouth. That is an iconic chant. Superb. I just have to wait for Hearts to come out for the second half, really. Are you any good at the beautiful game? I'm a master of sitting on the bench. I'm so good at that. Fight and win! Come on, Seattle! Now that's a video from the past. Should the Scottish Cup be played this season? If possible. But it's becoming less and less likely, I feel, with the lower league still in shutdown. I don't see how they can conclude it this season. I reckon they should just scrap it. What do you think, Neil?
The rest of the season? I don't.
No, with the Scottish Cup.
Oh, the Scottish Cup, I think it'll need to be scrapped. Yeah. Well, listen to Scott Gardner talking about record attendance on the telly.
Get up, Dingmush. Neil, you're being asked, is that a Peroni? You've been told to get some Tiger in your tank.
It's a red Peroni.
Ooh, nice. Mellow. How much did they charge you for this virtual ticket? It was £10, wasn't it, Neil?
It was, yeah. So 10, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll check your previous comment just now, Joseph. I'll scroll up. Favourite comment on the stream? No clue. I can lose track of the comment section on there, to be honest, because there's so many comments come flying in. So, by the way, guys, down there, get your second half score predictions in. What do you think the full-time score is going to be after the second half of action here at the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium? Personally, I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say Hearts are going to nick it 2-1. What about New Yield? What about you, Neil? What do you think the full-time score is going to be?
If we scrape it 2-1, they'll be happy.
I'll be delighted.
Yeah.
Ronaldo or Messi? I'm a Messi guy myself. What about you, Neil? Ronaldo or Messi? Who do you prefer?
I'm a Messi guy.
Good stuff. 3-1 says Spetsnaz to Hearts. 3-2 Hearts says Hayden. 2-2 says Scott Lister. 3-1 Jumbo says Hawk. Ever the optimist? I must admit, your optimism is admired very much. 2-2 says Wes. Interesting. Not the worst prediction, but I'd rather it never happened. And also, Hawk's a Messi guy. Also, guys, while you're at it, sack it. Messi or Ronaldo? Get in the comments and let us know. It's the topic of debate tonight. 5-1 says Aaron. Well, I will have some of what you've been smoking, please, and thanks, because it sounds bloody good. Ferguson Boys says 1-1. 3-1 it says James Riddle. Ian Gibbs says 3-1 Hearts. It's nice to see optimism in the chat. It's making me feel a little bit better. 1-1 it says Mr. Steve McLaren, bringing us right back down to earth. And I think in the background I can see the Hearts substitutes slowly making their way to the pitch. Messi says Wes. Messi says Ferguson Boys. Messi says Spetsnaz. And 4-1 says Lindsay Luckin Malone. Ronaldo says HM7. No Messi, no Ronaldo, Rudy Scatchell. I respect that massively. And 4-1 says Martin Boyle. And Daniel HFC says the same thing. It is going to be not Messi, not Ronaldo, Sir Rudy Scatchell. 2-2 says Val the Arab. And Hawk is saying that Aaron's had too many Tigers. I wouldn't disagree. However, the optimism is always to be admired as the teams are coming back on for the second half at the Tulloch Caledonian Stadium. So, Neil, would you make any changes? I don't think there's been any made, but who do you reckon will be the first sub of the afternoon? Or the evening, sorry.
Yep, our man Nonuli to come
Ooh,
on.
hello!
Maybe for Stephen Naismith?
Castanier's off.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I'm happy. We're playing two up front.
No. Oh no, he's going to play.
Oh.
He's going to play wide right.
Oh.
No, he's not. He's playing up front. It's
So-
like we've changed to a diamond.
Ooh, we've got a diamond. Robbie Nielsen. Oh, we're back underway. We are back underway. Nandwiye has arrived. I'm glad we've made a change right away. I'm happy about that. I'm content. Danny Granger, what a man. The second half Hawk has just kicked off. Nandwiye's inclusion has reinvigorated my enthusiasm, I must admit, Neil. It's nice to see a change be made at half time. It's strange, isn't it? Like I always say, who do you bring on at half time, thinking it's not going to happen anyway. But you never know. It's happened now, so it's a miracle. Corner kick to the Cowie Jags. Swung in, get it away. Ah!
That's shocking.
How's Dees missed that? That's an absolute sitter. It would appear he is wearing his Mihai Popescu mask there. Oh, he has to, he has to score.
How it just takes Craig Gordon out and doesn't even...
He just slips.
Yeah.
That would have been a comedy of errors if we conceded a goal there. Joseph's talking to Neil about on the Past the Mic streams. Joseph is an avid viewer, and sometimes his comments go into the scrapbook. So they keep track of the comments over there. Thoughts on Mark Goldbridge? Very funny and very angry. Darren Barr, goat. What price would we pay for a John Robertson type player today? Unspeakable amounts of money.
No, I know, but we would. Yeah, we would.
McInnes out to Kingsley. Come on.
We have
do a thing. Boyce wide left, interesting. Halliday with a good ball in. It drops to Dees. Boyce, and see if Boyce had got there about a second earlier, he could have won a penalty there, I think. He could have just left the leg and it went down.
I'm not comparing Boyce and Robertson, but we have got Boyce, who's did probably cost us a lot of money to get him.
Cost us like 250k, I believe he cost us.
Oh.
Go on, Naismith. Oh. And it was Landway. Hit that. Good start.
Val Stewart a soft ban.
Who?
Val Stewart.
Prince Blabbin. To be fair, she's a United fan, so she's got fond memories of Prince Blabbin too.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's when Prince was in his prime.
That's when he was good.
Yeah.
We couldn't afford to keep a player like Robbo now. Very true. Martin Boyle, the one thing he says about Nielsen is everyone who signs is they talk about Nielsen's plan, which gets me excited. The plan. The master plan. How are they playing a forward ball? Something's changed already, I know. I had to rub my eyes, I'm not quite believing it. Paku Jabi, goat. New Celtic manager, I reckon it'll be Eddie Howe, to be honest. Eddie Howe or Frank Lampard, I reckon they'll be the ones who'll take the job. Or who would want to take the job anyway. As Craig Gordon gathers the ball there, who feeds it out to Mihai Popescu. To Michael Smith on the right hand side. Ball has been launched up towards Nandwiye, who can't keep up with a punt of that distance, although Dees made it tricky there. He almost let it slip. But Mark Ridgers, the ex-Jambo, eventually gathers the ball. Long ball from Inverness in behind as gets dragged to the floor, as a matter of fact. Now Naismith, good touch for the Hearts, number 14, gets cleaned out. Well done, Naisy. Out to Boyce. Being Boyce with the step overs. Edge of the box. Towards Halliday. Andy Halliday out his feet. Oh. You're no Maradona. You're not going to shoot from there, let alone score.
He's won the ball back. He's
done a thing. He's done a football thing there. It's surprising, isn't it? Kingsley. Towards Naismith. To Halliday. Towards GMS. Just too much on the ball.
This is how we should have started the game.
Hearts never start games like this, though. They don't like Neil. You've been a Hearts fan longer. I've been alive. You should know Hearts never do it this way.
Well, George Burley. Well, one of my mates makes a really good point on my podcast. He makes a really, really good point of becoming really, really. What Burley done raised the bar, and under Romanov's years. Because what Burley's team used to have won the, like, if we were playing, if that had been Burley's team, the game would have been done in the first 20 minutes, and the rest of it would have been a procession. Would have been quite boring, or you know what I mean? They would have just controlled the game. They just blew teams out of the water. That's what happened. that season anyway, and even when Burley left, sacked,
Whatever happened to him.
you know, they still blew teams out the water early doors. Oh, that's a bad ball.
Okay, interesting there.
So
Get it away.
yeah, intensity is needed at times, and it's needed more.
Like, we know this team's got it in them. Like, we've seen the Dundee game in the first game. It's just frustrating how they can't be like that all the time.
Yeah.
Easy, Gordon. Aye, that's late. Go on, Gordon! Go on! Get up, Bard! Come on, Craig! Superb! Well, Messi sign for Hearts. There's more chance of me signing for Hearts, and that's not going to happen. Yes, Hawk. Neil Lennon resigned from his post as Celtic manager.
So season tickets are due out. I think that's what it is.
Indeedy. Michael Stone reckons Hearts have this. I admire your confidence. Will you be the first one of your mates to turn 18? One of the first, definitely. There's a few folk that I know who have turned 18. But like, out of like my pretty close mates, I am probably one of the first. I rate Gordon getting in his face, by the way. I really rate it. Aye, Gordon's been yelled for it though.
Is it?
Shock. Let's see. Any more comments? Certainly quite a few coming in just now. We can have a wee socially distanced gathering, mate. My birthday's on the 24th of March, so see if we're allowed outside with more than 2 people by then. I'll take that as a victory. What the hell? Let alone a gathering. If I can see more than a couple of folk at a time, then it's a victory for me. Some 18
Well,
today.
If the pubs are open, we'll make sure me and Bob take you for a pint.
Oh, definitely. That sounds great. Naismith. In towards Mackin. Oh! It's coming, Neil. It's slowly but surely. We're growing back into this, I think.
Yeah.
Incoming goal for Caledonia and Thistle. No, it's 30 seconds, I reckon. Yes, I do, Joseph. Yes, I do. No bother at all. God, percent 100. I watched this first half on BBC iPlayer, and the second half so far I've been on here. I like reading the banter. We're glad to have you. We're very, very glad to have you. Hearts and United have had a good few players of each other. Nielsen, Gomez, Blabbin, Granger, So, De Vries, Scatchell and Webster. That's some crop of players actually who've played at Tardis and Tynecastle.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Danny Swanson, well, we don't speak of that man. What's Hardy on the pitch for? To be a professional footballer, believe it or not. Aye. You know what? I'm not gonna be too negative. I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna see how things go. Says no Hearts fan ever. Who am I kidding? Michael Smith spoons the ball up towards Sean Welsh, who plays it back in towards. Oh, I can't see your number. I can't see your name. It's Shane. That's actually Miles Story, not Shane Sutherland. Shut up, Aaron. Shane. It's Miles Story dropping deep there. Good ball in there towards Keatings. Shot has been taken. Now GMS is on possession of the ball and he's looking like a man on a mission. Go on, Gary.
He's just
Boise.
getting kicked over as well, which doesn't really help. Go on, Boise.
Never does. Boyce with his silky skills. In towards Andy Halliday. Kingsley with a good ball in. Nandwier! Unlucky. Unlucky, Armand. Unlucky at all. Gordon's reaction was class. Second half just started. Don't spoil the stream. I'll do my best. Not bad. Possibly, mate. Would you take Machino back? No chance. Absolutely no chance I'd take Machino back. Best Hearts game you've been to? I mean, the 5-1 tops it all. But the game that I went to that I've got the best memories of, either beating Celtic 4-0 or beating Hibs 3-1 at Easter Road just before lockdown. That was honestly one of the best ones that I've been to. What a night that was, Neil? Were you there?
No, I wasn't. I was watching at the house.
It's a shocker.
Refused to give them any money.
Strange. I met you at Easter. The first Hearts game I've seen you at, you were at Easter Road. It was the Ollie Lee game.
No.
So don't give me that utter rubbish. You just never got a ticket, did you?
I don't always go, to be honest. I sometimes go. It just depends how I'm feeling. I think at that point I was that much in the huff because we had kept Craig Levine for that long. and was like, nah, I'm not spending anywhere extra money. I've spent enough this year, so.
Fair dues, fair dues. Looks like Harling has not got a future at Hearts, and it's an extreme reaction regarding Halliday there, but I see the point you're trying to make. There's one thing dropping the man, it's another thing killing the man. Like, that's a bit extreme, come on now. Favourite Hearts player? Right now, probably Liam Boyce, because he scores goals. I don't know when your birthday is. I think it's like, I'll guess, 21st of April. That's just a guess, mate. I don't know when it is. GMS. It's a holiday. Is that
What is that?
is that a shot?
Just a.
It's an aimless punt. Well done there, Popescu. You missed the 4-0 game because you're at the cinema, right? That's bad. But a guy that I've been going to Hearts games with since I was about 8-year-old, he missed us beating Cowdenbeath 10-0 to go to a birthday party that had to get cancelled due to weather. So it was a double whammy. Like, he missed the game, but he couldn't even go to the thing that he missed the game for. So he was sat in the car going home, watching the goals flying in through Twitter, and he was raging. I still wind him up about it to this very day. As Naismith finds the corner flag. Cheers, Stevie. Thank you, Stephen. Well done. Sub for Cali Thistle. Off is number 12 and on is number 27. I'll give you names when I find them. Off is, I think it's Roddy McGregor that's leaving the field now.
Yeah.
He's being replaced by, turn round please, it is Mackay. Joseph Coyle is a Celtic fan born on the 12th of July. That'll go like a lead balloon, won't it? Halliday is a nameless punt. Who scored? Boyce or Naismith? It was Boyce. Don't believe BBC Sports Scotland. It was indeed Liam Boyce.
Yeah.
I'll get it gone. I won't lie. I was buzzing when Halliday signed because part of me was because it was Andy Halliday, like the personality, but also I thought he would do good in the Championship. But he's underwhelmed, doesn't he, Andy Halliday? Ref, I'll have that. Thank you. Bloody hell. They love kicking Mackay Stephen, don't they? They love it.
Yeah, because you think he won't get back up and get on with it. I think that's what it is.
Is GMS a flop? He's not a flop. He's barely been at the club enough time to flop. He has to get up to speed. He can make that. Smith. Oh. He done well to keep that in. It's just a shame the ball couldn't really go anywhere as Cali won a free kick. Shut up, a throw in. Fair point, Martin. Hawk is 10 minutes behind in the game, but 8 hours in the future. Oof. There's a mind-boggling statement. Mind is blown by that one, Hawk. I will not lie, mate. You thought I was winding you up. How's things? Good, Anthony. We should get Campbell from Motherwell and offer Stephen Naismith as a sweetener. That'll be right. They're not going to take. They're not going to take. He is out of contract, indeed. But they're not exactly like Stephen Naismith isn't actually going to sweeten any deal, is he? Like he's 34 years of age. His wages would be too much for Motherwell too. Bear in mind the foundation. I don't know. Like I read something somewhere that like is the benefactors or something or other. I seen that kickback. I don't know how much truth's in it, but whatever.
What about?
Like there's like Naismith's wages are getting contributed to or something like that. Something I read. Could be rubbish for all I know, because it is kickback after all.
Robbie Nielsen will be getting it tight for Joe Savage sitting next to him. Or the boy Savage. Is it Joe Savage?
Speaking of Stephen Naismith, Stephen Naismith is now doing what he does best. Being injured.
The boy Savage is sitting next to him and Gary Locke's sitting in front of him, so he'll be getting absolute dog's abuse for this donkey performance. Or Lockie will just be shouting, come on, get your finger out like every other supporter would be in the world.
That's one good. I'm glad Lockie's at the games to speak for us fans, really. How many goals has he got? He's got 0 goals. That's how many goals. That's a very good statement there. Leipzig at Tynecastle, best game, and the atmosphere was electric. One player you'd sign from the SPFL, Alan Campbell. He'd be a great player. And I know Motherwell did take Jordan Roberts. Very true. Neil McCann, RSC. Shut up,
Did you watch the tennis last week?
I did not. How?
Watch it, because they do a bit on the boy Joel Sked does a bit on
Roberts
being the worst winger in the SPFL.
God. Yep, Naismith being taken off. It would appear his ankle's now injured. Lovely. So, who's going to come on for the stricken skipper? Surely Walker.
Yeah.
Here he comes. Here's Jimmy. 10 minutes behind in a live game. Pff, love that. Good to hear, Joseph. As Jamie Walker takes to the pitch as a sub for Stephen Naismith. Come on, Walker. We all clamored for him to start. He's now got half an hour to do his thing. Obviously, he recently scored his 50th goal for the club. Here's hoping he can have an impact once again. This time in the Highlands.
He shaved that dodgy moustache off as well.
Thank God. Hearts temporarily down to 10 men, of course, while Walker gets himself ready. McInnes to Smith. Bolt stood up. Oh, unlucky. Right, on comes Walker now. Here he comes. Go on, Jimmy. Some Motherwell fans gave Jordan Roberts player of the game v St Mirren. To be fair, I heard that he played well in a 0-0 draw in Paisley. But apparently he did play reasonably well. So, fair dues to him. Hope he's enjoying his football for now. If you could sign anybody in the world, they bet the club forever. Scatchel, obviously. Is there any question?
No, you'd be signing Messi.
Oh, Walker, you've just got in the park, mate!
That's what annoys me about it,
no.
right? He's just literally got in the park and lost the ball, and somebody sprinted past him to go and close it down. That's what annoys me about him. If you lose it, you want guys to play, and to have to play like that, they're going to make mistakes. You know what I mean? Or we're just going to knock the ball long and just sit back all the time or whatever. Guys are going to make mistakes, but you've got to have the effort to go and win the ball back. Eh?
You have to, mate. Totally. I agree with you there, mate. As James Keatings fires an acrobatic effort well over the bar and almost out of the stadium.
My hero.
So,
I won a lot of money on James Keatings for the last time we were in the championship.
Really? How's that?
Backing him to score first, and the boy Zifuk, I won fortunes. Honestly, I won about 400 quid, like about 6 or 7 weeks, because I kept backing him to score first in the games.
That's amazing.
Like, my old boy sitting next to me, he's like, "What are you cheering about?" I was like, "I've just backed him to score again," because it was typical of the bookies. They don't
They don't alter the odds, do they?
No, and because it's the second tier of Scottish football, they don't really care. So you were getting like 6 and 71 on Keatings to score first at times, eh? And I was like, yoink, thanks. Brilliant.
Dodgiest moustache ever was Callum Patterson. He has still got it too, but he does in November, in fairness. But that doesn't mean he has to keep it for the rest of the year. It's an interesting effort from CPATs. Halliday towards Popescu, as it goes along the back four, as per usual under Nielsen. Nundier. Wrestled off the ball by 2 men. Love that. Cheers, ref. If I was the benefactor, you could get a better value from our £9 million yearly playing budget.
Yeah, well.
Halliday towards Smith. Come on, boys. Lovely touch from Mick. Go on, Walker. Go on, Jimmy. Walker. Oh! Almost an own goal force there for Jimmy Walker. Corner ball. Positive. I like it. Brilliant play from Hearts there, wasn't it, Neil?
Yeah. Excellent play for Walker. That's Walker at his best. Beating a man, rolling a man well, ball at his feet, turning around. That's Walker at his best.
Come on. Oh! Up and one. He says to Gary Mackay-Stephen. Halliday. Lovely reverse pass. Go on, Walker. Get that across. Again, Walker causing problems. Martin Boyle lost all respect from Callum Patterson when he was late for training in your FM save. Heartbreak. Heartbreak Hotel. Heartbreak Hotel.
One of my good mates, his wife was on the telly yesterday, actually, on the news, talking about teaching and kids being in and not being able to see them and stuff. And he's a Hib supporter, but he always signed Callum Patterson for his Hibs team when he could, because he's like, I won the Champions League with Callum Patterson's long throws. He would have Patterson running on either side of the pitch to do the long throws.
That's brilliant, actually. It's like a poor man's Delap.
It is. Yeah.
See, that's what I love about like it's like obscure FM stories are quality, aren't they, Neil?
Yeah. Well, the best one you ever used to get was a boy. We used to be able to get Mark Kerr, right? And Mark Kerr, like about 5 or 6, maybe 7 years ago, used to be one of these cheap players that you could sign on for Barcelona, and he would be really good. Honestly, fantastic.
As Allardyce comes on for the pricks Carson. Not a fan of him now, Neil. He's now made the list.
Mm-hmm.
The list of obscure opposition players I don't like very much. Oh, hoof! As the ball is sent flying into the stand. I reckon, Neil, this game is ours to win. We need to. We can't afford to lose this, for one. But with Walker's introduction, we've really looked like a team with a lot more purpose.
Yeah.
And the least shocking news ever, Naismith being out of the team improves us.
Yeah.
Had to be said. Ball across. Not to be. Oh! Whew, that's close. Yes, James, I know we're behind. It always happens. Can you ban Andrina Graham? I already have. Neil, don't start with Mark Kerr. Is it A United now?
No. Why are we banning Andrea Kerr, Graham?
Like, his first words were not very kind and they were towards us too. Only thing he said in the chat. You.
Alright. To me and
Yes.
you? Alright.
Yeah. I don't even know why. Go on, Waxy. Good ball. Non-VA. Nakinev. Oh! It just about fell. Oh, that's not a free kick though, is it, ref? Tube.
Do you even know this person? No. Yes.
Nope.
No. Just some random.
I know a person called Andrew Graham, but
Alright.
that's not. He's not called Andrina. Or girl. Or
Girl.
person. That's a very soft foul, isn't it, Neil?
That is very soft.
67 minutes in. Inverness 1, Hearts 1. Keep the faith, gents. We'll win tonight, but I'll see it in the past. Very true. Has Joseph been to Gladbach? I don't know. You have to ask Joseph himself. Smith. In towards Walker. He's lost the ball, but Smith has hoovered it up. Go on, Michael. Take it a run. Michael Smith out towards Halliday, who does very well to ghost his man there. Now Kingsley looking dangerous. Kingsley in towards Boyce. Offside. Lovely. Cheers.
Lovely.
Cheers, Boyce. Personally, it happened so fast I never saw if it was offside or not, but let's see it again. Let's see. He's miles offside, isn't he?
Yeah.
What happened to the Colombian guy in the stream that said he was a Heart supporter? I've not seen him since. It's Heartbreak Hotel. Hope he comes back soon. Remember him, Neil? He was a good laugh, wasn't he?
Yeah. It's good to get some international viewers.
You may be interested in this guy who has a comedy show about how FM ruined his life. Hour and a half. It's a great laugh. Sounds good, actually. What's it called, Martin? Fill us in. Boyce is not happy with the ref there for some reason that I missed. Free kick Inverness for what? I'm going to guess that's why he wasn't very happy. Free kick launched in, headed away by Popescu. Only as far as number 16, crossfield ball sprayed in. Up and win, Halkett, well done. GMS, touch and go. Go.
Go on, son.
Go on, Gary. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that pace.
There we go.
Well done, Gary Mackay-Steven.
Well done, son.
Ah! It fizzles out constantly, doesn't it? Why run into danger? Run away for your man. Basics. That's such a soft foul, Popescu. Come on now. What are you doing, man?
He's trying to, all he has to do is stand up. You know what I mean? And he's trying to steal it.
It's called FM Ruined My Life. I'm watching the game on BBC Scotland, mate. 3-2 view tonight. that's why I appreciate everybody coming onto the stream. I know the game's free to watch on TV and you still want to tune into our commentary, so thank you very much for that. The views are always down on Friday night streams, it's just the way things are, but you guys still tune in every single week. And for me and Neil, thank you very much for supporting us on here. Quick social media plug. Instagram is We Are The Gorgie Boys. Twitter is AidenFraser37. PayPal is down there. And if you want a quick look at those mental health helplines, as per usual, I'll let them run along the screen for the next couple of minutes. So if you want to take any note of them, then you can feel free. Stu's out-muscled boy. I don't know how Liam Boyce can get out-muscled by Miles Story. He's built like me. It's like a fiver.
No, the boy Story's a big lad.
Really?
Yeah,
I've never thought of him like that. I must have been thinking of a different guy then.
but he's a bit of a unit, to be honest.
Soft fill there from Jamie Walker, would you say? Too much tippy-tappy. I'd agree. It is the 70th minute now, mate. So, give or take, 20 minutes plus stoppage time as well. Michael Stone's going to watch that as well. Can he make a tackle without it being a foul? True. They breed them differently in the Highlands, that's all I'm going to say. Their pre-season training is probably the Highland Games and throwing the bloody caber, isn't it? Oh no. Ah! Well, good taken, Gordon. Well taken. Flags up. That'll do me. Do you think Budge would ever sack Robbie Nielsen? Aye.
Probably.
I mean, it's not Craig Levein, so of course. Throw-in one. It's like watching bloody Connors Key Nomads. We're playing for throw-ins in territory. Rugby. Rugby football.
Oh.
So, any more subs, Neil? We've got one left. Who'd you bring on?
Don't really know now, to be honest. Have we got?
Oh, go on. Hit that. Walk. Oh,
Oh.
he's hit that out the stadium.
Who have we got left? Really?
I'll look at the bench just now, mate. I'll bring it to your attention. The bench tonight, we have got Stuart, Haring, Berra, Walker, who's came on, Non-Dewey, who's came on, Irving and Ewan Henderson.
Yeah, it's going to be one of the two, isn't it?
Hawk is saying, we're the perfect pair to do this, gents. Please keep it up so you can both go and watch games. But let us know if you do any podcasts or other YouTube stuff. I mean, Neil does his Edinburgh City podcast, and I do my usual match day vlogs when I can actually go to games. But yeah, these will be carrying on until the games can come back.
I'll get here and loosely advertise my podcast at the start of these next video.
I'll link it in the description next time, mate. Linfield up 2-0, says Michael. And when was the last time Hearts won a game? Here United away, I think it was, wasn't it, Neil?
Yeah, it was.
Almost a month?
Really?
Seems like it, anyway. Have to give him time. Have to give him plenty of time, given his injury history. Aye. I'm going to check that just now, mate. When was the last time Hearts won a game?
It probably will be a United and then
Matches. It was Ayr United away on the 5th of February. We've not won a game
4 weeks.
in
3 weeks.
Oh my god.
But to be fair, we've only played 2 games since then.
Aye, but even at that, Morton at home. Come on.
Oh,
now.
we played 3 games. We played Morton. We beat Wraith Rovers away, didn't we?
Yeah, that was the game before here, I think. Stephen McLaren says, it will end 2-1 Hearts. I'm a psychic jambo.
Thanks.
I hope so. We've got about 15 minutes left, mate, plus stoppage time as well. I'm hoping your prediction comes true because, let's be real, this has been not the best. I mean, the second half's not been bad, but... Aye. It's not the rampant Hearts of last time in the Championship. Indeed, if the hope team is correct, it's a shot there is easily gathered by Craig Gordon. That's an insult to try and test Gordon from that distance, Mackay. Hang your head in shame. Oh, it was a deflection actually. It came off Keating's. Up non-V8. Don't you dare give it a foul. Don't you dare. Don't you think about it, ref. Free kick Hearts. Thank you very much. Why are you big lump? What are you doing? Halliday is down and winded, I think. Get him off. Get Irving on.
Looks like he's been kicked in the back or something. There you go.
It has been indeed. Keep the faith, as per usual. I'm a psycho Jambo, says Rod Palmer. See you later, Joseph, mate. Take care. If it was Irvine for Halliday, that's our best team. Well, Walker's not starting, and Naismith is, so it's not our best team, is it?
No, maybe what he's meaning, what's on the pitch at the moment would be our
Yeah.
best.
Long ball. He's just a big lump, Nandwi, at times. He just flings his arms around.
I don't think he's predominantly a target man, though. You know what I mean? Typical of Hearts to sign a tall guy and then just start knocking the ball along. You've seen what he done at the week, like when he set Walker's goal up, when he beat a man and sticking a good. You know what I mean? I think he's more of a
Creative player.
yes.
Inverness in the ball now. Wayward shot from number 18 finds the E in Inverness in the behind the goal stand from Allardyce. Questionable effort, I must admit. Would you like to sign Gino? Yes. Yes, we need to sign Gino. We have to. Another rebuild required. It is what it is.
Was I reading correctly that Gino's doing his treatment in Edinburgh?
He is indeed. He's still at Hearts. He's in with Jimmy Brandon every day, sitting on Instagrams most times.
Right, okay, so
Yes, he's in Edinburgh, still at Hearts.
fair enough.
That to me says that he'll probably be coming back to us.
Hopefully.
£14 for Morton v Dundee. Oh dear, that's a sore one.
It does seem steep, but it's like I don't know. It's obviously quite expensive to get these games on.
Mm-hmm.
But that would probably be how much it would probably cost you more to go to the game.
Yeah.
So, you think it would costs? Sorry, me an adult, and you're soon to be an adult. Although I know you're a celebrity, but
Very
it costs.
celebrity.
It's £12.
Eh.
It's £12 a ticket to go to Edinburgh City.
Very true. Hammy says if fans were in it, would be cheaper. As on comes former Jambo. It's a Jambo for a Jambo. Off goes James Keatings. On comes Nikolai Todorov,
Oh really? Forgot about
a
him.
Hearts Academy graduate.
The man that
I'll
plays
still be
centre half.
watching when the game ends. So I'll say thanks once more for the entertainment. I'll hope to be closer to the next match. Hope it's at home. No bother, mate. No bother at all.
What's this?
£10 under
Hammy
18.
support? Dundee.
It's a Dundee fan, yeah.
Under 10 for 18s, even though I'm away. But how much is an adult ticket, though? You know what I mean? I know that you can't. You put your date of birth in, and then everybody would have buy kids tickets and stuff. I know. Yeah.
Robbie is going through his old notes for Levine. The Smith's still injured, are we? See, now we've got no right backs. Cammy Logan's at Cove Rangers. £24, Neil.
For an adult ticket. Ooh.
Steep. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh,
Yeah,
Nielsen looks fizzing. What about Peter Haring?
You seen him and Andy Irvine standing, having a bit of banter?
Aye. Irving's getting his jacket off. Yep. Irving's coming on for Michael Smith.
It's such a nice training top, the wee quarter zip, but it's a horrible colour.
Really? I've got it in the dark blue one.
Have you got the navy blue one? Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep, Michael Smith is unable to continue. He appears to be feeling his calf. Ideal, isn't it, Neil? Losing 2 players to injury in the one game.
Yeah.
And on comes, for the last 10 minutes, the Portobello Pirlo. Go on, Andy. Set up the one, mate. Here we go. Well, I'm not very hopeful for the last time. I reckon we will get a draw.
I wonder who's going to right back.
Maybe we've got a back 3. Stands it up to Nondvier. Time to get Hearts back to Vancouver for friendlies. We've seen them in 06. Wow, here's hoping. That'd be lovely. No, thank you there, Neil, about Dundee.
What is that? But it was a game I seen in Alloa away. 2K fans. Waiting in for £2 to sit at 12 because they can't see you in a little slit. So you just pass the money.
That is
Yeah,
true, actually.
I wouldn't get away with that. I wouldn't, because, yeah, but fair enough, you guys, aye.
Because Alloa, to be fair, that is true. That is. I love how Nandvi tackled McInnes in his bid to win the ball there. Superb. Although it is looking, Neil, that our winless run in the Highlands is going to extend further.
Oh, it looks like Craig Halkett to right back, Kingsley in the middle beside Tefescu, and Andy Halliday at left back. So
Yep. Do you reckon Hearts are going to go for the winner or just settle for the draw?
I think they'll go for the winner, to be honest. I don't think a draw is not good.
It is not, indeed. Martin Boyle says where he lives is a rugby team and a football team at the same semi-pro level, but the rugby ticket for an adult is £10 and the same standard of football is £5. Fair dues. There were over 65s that got away with it, and McDonald was speaking to the Dundee fans when the Alloa play went down for 8 minutes. You've got to love football, you really do. Walker. Ugh.
Yeah, good, well done, Rodgers.
Is that Boyce injured? Come on now!
Easy, Tiger. There's Rodgers got one of his long kicks.
Don't you dare tell me that Boyce is injured.
Come on, Halkett. Let's see if you can play right back, son.
Philip, shut up.
But look, see what a minute. Look, I don't know that. There's as soon as Irvin's on the ball, somebody's giving the ball.
Here we come. Oh, Todorov. Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Well defended. Get it out, GMS. Show him the line.
There you go.
Goodbye.
Well done, GMS.
Thankfully, Boyce is not injured, but I think he clattered the post.
I think GMS has probably had one of his better games. We've not been.
I know. I'd say he's man of the match for us. Him or Boyce, because Boyce got the equalising goal. Still ain't good enough, Neil. We're probably gonna, stumble to this title in a similar fashion to United last season.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Irving with lovely feet. Hi there, Callum. How are you doing? Pixel cameras or something else, mate.
Oh, that's a free kick.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, they pixel-lotting. No, they can't be pixel-lotting.
They're not, but they're talking about in general, when they had the pixel lot and it looked at the linesman's head.
Yeah.
Score prediction for the Prem, big league. Doesn't interest me, mate. Couldn't care less.
Andy Halliday, Andy Halliday.
Nah. Away. Thank you. Gordon. Yep. Hearts ball. 83rd minute. We need to go for this, Neil. A late winner would be lovely, but I can't see it happening.
No, I can't. I see Andrea Graham's back in HSBC's.
It's time to go. Is that a corner for Cali?
Yeah.
Here we go. This should be a giggle, won't it? The Nielsen ball won't stand in the Premiership. There's a reason who didn't stay at United.
Yeah.
Gone. Thank you.
Oh!
Interesting there. Well, all the best to you, mate. What minute is it? It is the 84th minute. It is all about going up. Don't care about how... I don't care how we go up, but at the same time, I'd rather it was much more convincing than this, because we're going to sleepwalk to this title. Like last championship season, I remember it very fondly. This season, I'll remember about 3 games fondly this season. Dundee, Hibs, the cup final at a push. Oh, I mean, it always is, Stephen, but you have to admit, Neil, kickback will be a rare giggle tonight, won't it?
Yeah. I really tend not to go on to it, to be honest. I'll try not to. It'll be a right giggle, yeah.
Right, guys, it's almost that time in the match again. Down there in the comments, let me know your man of the match. Don't say Halliday, please. Aye, ref! Free kick to Hearts. Oh, hello. Here we go, Neil. Dangerous position. Here we go.
Well,
Come on.
Your enthusiasm is excellent.
Shut up, Philip. If it's played this season. I know, I really shouldn't be this enthusiastic. I'm watching Hearts, for God's sake.
We're not getting beat, so
That makes a bloody change. But we're not winning either, and that isn't a change, because we always draw. We are a draw of Midlothian FC.
yeah.
That's Andy Halliday.
There's Andy
Here's to
Halliday.
swing in this free kick. The set piece specialist. Go for the Hartley. Go for the Hartley.
Oh, come on, son.
Get it in. Oh!
Oh, it's a free kick.
Good start there for Ridgers.
Who's offside? Everybody.
When's our cup game? No idea. Hey, who was offside there?
Don't know.
Dundee fan, man of the match, GMS, that's plenty you. GMS, man of the match, says Mark Ridgers. He's done well, to be fair, Mark Ridgers. He's made a few good saves. See, no, but that's what you say to like a boys' club in the 4th division. I'm speaking from personal experience here, trust me. It's not what you say to a professional club who are trying to win a league at a canter. It's the football that's the real winner. No, we're trying to win a league here. And it ain't good enough.
Alright. Who's the boy in Soccer AM that says that?
Football's a real winner, Jimmy Bullard.
Maybe lad, yeah.
Man of the match, GMS. He's played well, hasn't he? He's
He
played
has
very
played
well.
well. Maybe not so much creative, but he's got involved more in he's done all the tracking back and stuff like that as well. So he has done
Man of
well.
the match, the referee, says Martin Boyle. Free kick cut. So get it up. You have to go for this. Let's be honest, Neil. See if we end up winning this game. Will we deserve it? Pff, absolutely not.
No, I do think we've been better in the second half though, but the first half we were really, really poor and abject.
I agree. Man of the match says GMS, or man of the match GMS says Wes Scratch Perry. Apologies for the miscommunication. Come on, Armand. It's not a handball! Case peace, ref! Aye, man of the match, the ref has been centre of attention for all. He just gives everything as a decision. Just let the play flow, man, for 5 minutes. Man of the match, Nielsen. Pff, great battle that is.
Yeah, bad.
Something's telling me we'll get a winner. Well, pff, I hope you're right, Harry. I really hope you're right.
I hope Paddy's, not putting himself out for a ban there, but I hope so.
I very much doubt he is, mate. Something's telling me that it's more in hope than knowledge.
Hope than expectation.
Aye, that's the phrase. Get this clear, Hearts. Come on now. Well taken, Godin. Now get it up, please, and score the winner here. On your bike. He's just swanton bombed him for the top rope, ref. Big lump. It's a bit like Sunday League. If enough folk call for it, it gets given. Precisely.
Aye, because it's that quiet. Yeah.
Aye. God. Get it long, Hearts. Get up, thing mush. Up to Nundby. Walker. Boyce. Oh! Off the Edwin van der Sar!
That just... What the heck? Richards just let it drop as well.
I fucking hate football. Would you like Harry Cocker to come back from loan at Montrose? He wouldn't get a game anyway. He's all just staying there. Just wait. Pfft. I'll wait, believe you me. Irving. Go on, boys. Go on, boys. Go on, Liam. Boys. Corner. Oh, can I take this? Why am I getting so nervous?
What is it, a corner? The wind's blowing it out. It kept... Oh no, it's blown it out. For a fun.
Class.
Mary Blacks, come join them.
Because I'm not 18, this game was pointless. Oh. I've heard some chanter in my time on this channel, but that tops it.
Yeah.
The Halkett long throw. Up. Oh. McInnes. Oh! Oh! How did I wait the last possible second?
Cracking ball.
God, man! Why am I so nervous?
don't understand why we don't play with this intensity for the start.
It's what Hearts do, Neil. Draw thee in. Draw thee in. Ole, ole, ole. Armand and we. Oh. Right. Come on now.
Mackay Stephen trying to retrick there.
Slater Ian, thanks for coming. Fleeing Ian from the Caribbean. Walker. Now, Irving. To McInnes. Busting forward with pace. McInnes in towards Nondvier. Nondvier turns. Nondvier shoots. Oh
no! You should slide there! Why are you not sliding?
Come off it, Hearts!
Seriously, why is nobody sliding there?
Boys! Oh, you're taking the piss.
I could have just heard my dad's cry of our cry, so he must be behind us.
There's your game-winning chance on a plate. Oh no, man. Oh my God. Can we fashion another chance? Here's hoping as Nondvier gets decked and no fouls given. Cheers, ref. Now here come Inverness. Great tackle from Halliday. Come on, Hearts, get it up. One more chance. Let's go. McInnes. Busting forward, the Hearts number 18. McInnes swings it in, deflected. It comes. Oh, God! Why do we always think it's so late to be urgent, Neil? It's every single week.
I know.
As he spoons it into the air.
Just scooped it. Yeah, every week.
Oh, foul, Hearts. Thank you. Shut up, Todorov. Shut up, commentator too. Inverness free kick, you'd having a laugh. Come on, flick it on. Walker, Jimmy Walker. Oh, we're the keeper. Oh no! Goal kick. Oh God! I was convinced Walker was going to bin that. Almost time now, isn't it? Full time, 1-1. Gutted is the word. We should have won that game by a lot more. We should have won that game, full stop. We should have won that game. Thoughts, Neil? Thoughts, chat? What are you saying?
Disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Again. Rubbish.
We could have won. That was 2 golden chances. Gutted. Absolutely gutted with that one. Yep, better chances second half. Could have won it. By the way, guys, anything else you want to ask us, fire it down there. But Neil, your thoughts on a bitterly disappointing encounter?
Too slow to start. Too slow to start again. Abject, poor. Yeah, not good enough. Not good enough to start. No point in starting like that and then finishing 1-0 and then rubbish. Honestly. Needs to not good. Not good. As much as we played better in the second half. Yeah.
Wrap it, look. Well, thank you guys for watching as usual. Appreciate the support as ever. If you enjoyed the stream, leave a like, comment down below, let us know what you thought. We will see you next time for, drumroll please, I've forgotten who we play. Our next game is at home to Dundee on Saturday, the 6th of March. So, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time at Tynecastle for another game against Dundee. But until then, take care, and we'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Until next time, take care, and bye for now. Cheers, guys.